The American dream. Do you know that everybody has the American dream? Not just people from America, people from all across the globe has the American dream. Because in the United States of America, you can do anything you put your motherfucking mind to. You can scheme your dream in America. That's right. You can go from nothing to something. You can go from broke to rich. You can even lose your woman, your wife, or your bitch. Yes, anything can happen in this country. Okay? So don't think that you can't achieve what you want because you're going through something. Everybody that's rich was broke before. Everybody that's a star was a nobody before. It's all about belief. It's all about belief, confidence, and consistency. Remember that. That's what life and winning is all about. Consistency, confidence, and staying focused. With that being said, speaking on the American dream, I'm about to fuck your head up. We thought that Americans was the only people that wanted to be pop stars, singers, rappers, performers, and so on. What we tend to find out is people in America are not just the only ones that want to be successful. Okay? This is a global thing about people wanting to be successful. Yeah, it's global. It's worldwide, baby. Over in a whole nother country, people are trying what we try over here. And it's working for them. Let's get to it. In South Korea, those seeking the K-pop stardom, their path can be long and grueling. Yeah. 7 girls sit in the room waiting for their name to be called from 14 years old to 20.
Wow.
Did you hear this? 14 years old to 20 is their name. Now, we know over in Korea, in Indonesia, in Japan, in China, that a lot of pedophilia going on. Oh, it goes on. I got to speak
Stop.
on it. A lot of pedophilia goes on. Sick grown men targeting innocent kids. And I know with these people from South Korea wanting to be in the entertainment industry, they don't have a clue what they in for. I know they got some diddies over there, some P. Diddies in Korea, sick producers that are willing to do whatever to do what they want to do to you. With that being said, let's get to it before I get to the evidence. Now, they said that as they sat around, anticipation was hanging in the air. They nerves were scrubbed. You know, when you're going through something you really want to make it, you don't know if it's gonna work. You be sitting around like, God damn, like I hope this shit work. Your heart be beating, you be stressing. You don't tell nobody though. But this is what people go through when they want something to work for them in their life when life ain't going the way they want it to go. Now, this is the thing. The girl spent months and years training and singing and dancing and rapping and performing, following a strict exercise and diet regimen. I mean, they doing this shit like you're trying to go to the army. Like when you put in effort to eat right and work out because you want something to work for you, that is called real dedication. I did it before I know. It takes time, effort to be able to pull this shit out, and anybody can't do it. So if you're out there doing your thing and somebody sitting around talking about, oh, I can do that, it's easy, and they sitting on their asses talking, walk off, smile. You're winning right now. Don't go back around them no more. They're a hater. Now, they said several of these girls from Korea gave up their formal education and left families hundreds of miles away with intentions of being successful. Now, they said in this game of K-pop, a lot of these young girls often get together as groups and then they break up. They actually said that 18 years old is very old. Goes back to pedophilia. Now, when the word 18 years old become old, that is young. That is young. So this is signs to me that the K-pop industry over in Korea is being tampered with by sick pedophile motherfuckers, and they playing like they want to see these girls make it so they can take it. That's right. 1 out of 1 million people make it in the entertainment industry. So you got a bunch of vultures that understand it, and they will use you and run through you because they feel like, hey, this motherfucker want to make it so bad they willing to do whatever. Same thing if your lights got cut off and you got 2 kids and you a single woman and you ain't got nobody to turn to, and it's cold as hell and your kids shaking and freezing. If a man offered you $500, you wouldn't want to do it. But if you didn't have no other choice, you would do it for your child. Same thing with these kids. They preying on innocence in situations. But to say, for have a child feeling like 18-year-olds very old, that shows you right there that something ain't right. Now, doing all this shit, right, they selected about 30 girls. Out of the 30 girls, only 7 girls remain. The rest of them dropped out or were cut doing monthly evaluations. Now, think about this. We're looking at Diddy. We're looking at all these allegations. We're looking at people like Bill Cosby with allegations. We're looking at people like R. Kelly. Now, these are the stars that got in the entertainment industry through the sick people that showed them how to be sick. This is a sick entertainment industry that you enter. When you enter, you have to know what not to go for and not what to put yourself in a position for to lose. So the point of this story is, coming up in America, struggling in your hood, you black. Coming up struggling in your hood and you a white Caucasian, and y'all are struggling in trailers and shit. Y'all ain't the only one that come to this country or have a dream of getting out of poverty. People all over the world want to get out of poverty. Nobody wants to struggle. Why y'all think Mexicans come to America and take over and be successful and be happy as hell? People are about being peaceful, less stressful, and just enjoying this motherfucking life. So the American dream is so true. Now, with that being said, speaking on the American dream, let's get all over to Glorilla and BossMan Dlow. Now, BossMan Dlow just came out of nowhere. He hard as a motherfucker. I like his music. I be bobbing to the shit. He is lusting over, he claimed, his wife, Glorilla. Stop. BossMan Dlow, you do not have a motherfucking ring that you put on Glorilla finger. These niggas is crazy for the tabloids. Now, he made it clear that he got the hots for Glorilla after she stepped out in a sexy ass dress. Look, Glorilla then got thick as a motherfucker. She is eating so good. She is thick. Little ass is plump. Y'all know Glorilla ass was flat as a pancake. That little motherfucker is juicy now. Now, I wouldn't want to get back there and see what the juice tastes like, but I'm just saying, it's juicy. Big Glow was at a red carpet event in Miami on Thursday, wearing an incredibly skimpy number that showed off her assets, and BossMan went crazy. He posted a picture of him and her in the dress and wrote, "Jesus, Lord, help me. God, why did you take your time with my wife like this?" So he has claimed it and spoken into intuition. But this is what I say about that. Being married and getting with somebody long term is a whole nother level. I don't give a fuck if you're rich, famous, broke, or poor. They said they have to love you forevermore. That is not something that you just jump up and do. I wouldn't do it if I'm successful in the entertainment industry and I'm around all these other beautiful comedians and actors, and now I just want to marry one of them. Life's still real life to me. I just made it like they made it. But the still core of relationships, boundaries, and loyalty still stands. And most motherfuckers that's successful in the entertainment industry are not faithful. I'm just gonna be real. It's too many options. Too much good dick out there for the women. Too much good puss out there for the men. Too much good head. And all type of extra bread. Motherfuckers be offering you money when you're successful just so you can cheat on the person you with. Yeah, behind closed doors. Think about it. Think about it. It's just like a lot of men coming to strip club And they know this woman is in college. She's not selling pussy. She's just stripping and dancing for money and tips and one. What they do? They get her to break down. They offer a number she can't refuse. And next thing you know, she did her first prostitution date. And now it's normal to her. And I'm not knocking this. I'm just saying that's how people get turned into something that they said they would never do. So it's the same thing with BossMan Dlow and Glorilla. You see what I'm saying? You get tricked in something that you normally wouldn't do. So think about it. If you're a successful entertainer and somebody got money, lay their eyes on you and they be like, I got to have it. I'm gonna just say, for instance, fuck it. I got to have that black ass nigga. I don't know if he's straight, gay, but I want that booty. Tell him I got 300,000. He ain't have never seen 300,000 in his life. See what he sell his soul and give me that booty hole. I'm just saying this what goes on. So I like this story about BossMan Dlow lusting over Glorilla like she different from all these beautiful ass women out here with all these pretty ass women. You got a Glorilla everywhere you go in every city. They got a beautiful light skinned lady tatted up with good culture, good vibes, and she could be the one for you. These niggas just be doing something. They just be doing something. Moving on. That attack that went on in New Orleans was historic. And they doing research on this shit, talking about why attackers use vehicles as weapons to kill innocent people in crowds. They looking at it and what they're saying is killers choose vehicles over weapons and motives behind some of the deadliest attacks. Because with a car or a vehicle, people don't expect it. It can be, if you're willing to do time and go to jail for doing this crime, you can pull it off. And nobody should go out here and try this. I'm just saying. Because people are not expecting when they're having fun drinking alcohol in a tourist city, on a tourist street, where you just having the time of your life. You don't expect somebody to get drunk and act a goddamn fool to try to run you over and take your life. You be so drunk in New Orleans and having so much fun come down the street. Cars come down the street, women be pulling their titties out there having so much fun. Hey, baby, look at these triple D's. Please. So a lot of people that lost their life that day, they didn't never think when they woke up they would lose their life. That's why now in the future, in crowded events, be fucking aware. Stop going out of town to have fun and acting like when you get out of town, crime still don't exist. If it goes on where you from, it goes on where you going. Enjoy your life. Go where you going. Make the best of it. Party like a motherfucker. But make sure that you on your game. Okay? Now, it's been cold as a motherfucker so far this winter. I'm talking about freezing. With that being said, a bone-chilling cold 63 million was hit by this massive winter storm in the United States. Yeah, ice every motherfucking where. If you never been in a snowstorm, you ain't never lived life. Let me tell you about a story. One time I was up in New York for a whole year straight. The snow was coming down every 2 weeks. Every time you think you could go to work and make some money and get your hustle on, God was like, "No, nigga. No, nigga, you are up on the East Coast. Sit your black ass down. No money is being made till I allow you." And I would be snowed in for a whole week in New York until the ice started to melt, break down. Then I'd be like, okay, I can make it. I go get all my food because I know I can't go nowhere. I make sure I got my good weed. I make sure I got soap, tissue, toothpaste, everything I need because I can't move for a week. That's the life of being snowed in the New York in the wintertime. You got to be strapped up and stacked up with extra money in the bank because it's going to go down. And just think about it. If you have 2 weeks out of a month where you can't work a couple of months straight and you don't have no money saved, you are tapped out, broke, mad as a motherfucker. But I was blessed during my stay in New York. I was able to weather those storms, but it was a motherfucker. I mean, every time I thought it'd be over, I'd be like another 1,800 gone in 1 week. Here come another one. I'd be like, ain't this a bitch? I'm about to go broke around this motherfucker. But I'm like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying in New York and making it work. Sometimes it ain't always smart in life. If you somewhere where the weather is fucked up and it's taking all your money, you about to be broke, I suggest you move. Because when you're broke, nobody is there. Everybody talk this shit like they down with you, like they loyal when you are winning. Even people you thought would never change on you. Get broke. Get broke. See what the fuck happened. Motherfuckers that look at you like they ain't never knowed you. This broke motherfucker sitting around here, all this money out here, they act like they ain't never made a mistake. See, when you go broke, the people around you that went broke, they act like they ain't never made a mistake. So I'm telling you now, when you go broke, don't ask for no money. Get back on your grind. Keep your head up. Stick your chest out and bring the best out. It's just some paper that could be printed again, and you can get it again. I'm just saying. Okay, the Kardashians have a long tradition. Yeah, I said it. The Kardashians have a long tradition of being successful with men in this country, building sponsorship, building businesses, building long-term financial wealth. And I like what those Kardashians have done. If a lot of these women that are Smith, Taylors, Johnsons, if they would stick with their family like that and their sisters, y'all could be rich too. But nah, y'all want to take each other out. Now, Kylie Jenner reacted to Timothy Chalamet doing the Golden Glove monologue. That's her new boyfriend. She did. Kim and Chloe, they showed their younger sister. Look, the code to life is fucking rich men. Do not mess with no broke men. You mess with rich man after rich man. So you can come up after come up. So Kylie Jenner is taking good education from her older sisters. Look, and this what was so cold at the thing, right? They said that she and the star stepped out at the first award, January the 5th, but they didn't pose together on the red carpet. But they were spotted getting cozy at the Beverly Hilton Hotel afterwards. That is good game. They already told Kylie, look, when you get one, your setup for the next rich man has to be in store. That's right. So don't make it too noticeable for TMZ. Don't get too many pictures snapped. Let them know that you fucking with them, but make it seem like you're not really into them. Because the next man that's looking at you, Kylie Jenner, like they looked at me and Chloe when we was your age, they was waiting on their chance. So we got as much money out of the first man that we was actually with, and we left the door open for the next man. So when he say, well, why didn't see y'all hooked up at the event like that? I don't really like them like that. That is the famous woman trick when they like you and they got another man and they won't let you know, fuck him, you next. Women be like, I don't like him like that. I don't. Why you think we didn't do this and do that? No, I don't like him like that. You got a chance. You can get this pussy. Okay, you just tuned in another motherfucking episode of Legend of Comedy Show. Do something with yourself. Do something with your life. Live the American dream.